One of my earliest memories is of sitting at the bottom of the stairs in my home in Bergen-op-Zoom, which is a town in South Holland. I moved there when I was 7, as my dad had an opportunity for adventure with his young family through his work. There I played with my 2-year-old sister and set up my own little holiday company. These were the days where you could go into a travel agent and take as many brochures from the shelves as your arms could carry. I would combine the brochures showing pictures of exotic holiday destinations with the tickets you would get from the supermarkets when you recycled your glass bottles, so forward-thinking of the Dutch. Add these to the stationery Dad would bring back from the office, and there you have it, one full-blown independent travel agency. I also started my own cleaning business to generate pocket money, a beauty salon that would open when we were on holiday, nice manicure by an under 10 anyone, just try to relax. And I even became the assistant to any ice cream cafe on the beach that needed my help. As I look back, I suppose I knew that there was something compelling, mysterious and alluring about being your own boss. It never left me. I think back to getting my first job when I moved back to the UK at 13, cleaning a pub early on a Saturday morning while my dad would wait in the car outside. Or when my mum encouraged me to babysit from an early age or get that job as a silver service waitress after school. I knew I liked to have control over my own destiny. And so it came as no surprise when, on the day of my A-level results, I had a pre-arranged interview with an advertising agency I'd done work experience with for the previous 3 summers. I had applied to become the junior tea maker at the University of Life, so to speak. I got that job at 17, and there my journey really began. A journey I now credit for the resilience I can muster when times are tough. Up to this point, my nickname had been Holly Hurricane, and this summed me up pretty well. Always in a hurry to get to that next stage. So it has not been a surprise for those who know me as they watched me find my own way and build an adventure like nothing anyone had seen before. Sadly, at 24, before most people even marry, I found myself divorced. In addition to this, I was diagnosed with a non-malignant brain tumour, which, though not life-threatening, had some very unpleasant side effects. My whole world was turned upside down. Life had floored me. My saviour was a wreath made out of vegetables, would you believe, which I created as my soul healed. But of course, it did not take me long to look at this new creative pursuit not only as something to restore my mental health, but as a commercial opportunity. Could my new wreath business make gazillions? No, Holly. So after finding out that my local town did not have a Christmas fair, I decided it couldn't be that hard to set one up in order for my new business to get the best trestle table. Pretty hard, Holly, in retrospect. In December 2003, I set up the first Chiswick Christmas Fair, held in the town hall with 150 stalls, mild wine, local independents, magazine advertising placed, and 2 bunny mascots, the best fancy dress I could afford, walking up and down the high street with leaflets in hand. I sold out of all my wreaths, but that wasn't the most amazing part. It turns out that was the moment that led to my whole life changing. I saw the thrill, the energy, the retail frenzy I had created as I brought together 2 groups of people who really did want to know each other, the creative, talented small business community and the discerning customer. I delivered all my wreaths as fast as I could, quit my freelance magazine sales role and set up my second business, Your Local Fair, where for 2 years I put on events all over London and the home counties, hand-selecting the best small businesses and celebrating their amazingness. It was a dream, but such a hard slog, and as you can imagine, not the business model for the 20th century. During this time, I met my life partner and future husband, Frank, and found myself happily pregnant with Harry. I knew that what I had created so far was not the future for small businesses, but I knew I could visualize this future.